Hey everybody, welcome to week 3 for public speaking. So this video is just going to be a little bit of an explanation on your first speech, which is the famous speech. And students generally have a really good time with this speech. It's kind of low pressure because you don't necessarily have to write a whole new speech. All you have to do is find a speech that you love, something that inspires you, and then replicate it for us in class. Sometimes, okay, so the time limit is 1.5 minutes to 3 minutes. And so you might have to cut down the speech and edit it a little bit. That's the only writing you'll have to do. So the reason we copy somebody's speech for our first formal speech is it kind of takes the pressure off having to write a speech and gets you more in practice of delivering a speech. And if you copy somebody else's style, how they deliver sort of dramatically, how they use pauses, how they use words, it can give us ideas for what we can use for our speeches. And also it can teach us about the range of emotions that we can use when giving a speech and how we can play with rhythm, tempo, different things, different elements. And so I want you guys to pick a speech that you love, something that speaks to you, something that inspires you, something that motivates you. I don't want you guys to pick a speech like a speech that doesn't motivate you or that you're not inspired by. I've had people do like a really old speech that was just something that they probably had to memorize for another class, and it was really dry. And so I don't want you guys to do anything like that. It should be something that inspires you. You can do a movie monologue or something like that as well. It should be memorized, so I do not want you guys reading from notes from a teleprompter or whatever. I know that you can see your screen when you're recording, and we can see if you're reading off your screen because it's lacking the eye contact. So that's another thing that I want you guys to focus on this speech is the delivery aspect of it. So looking into the camera and not at the screen down here, right? So I want you guys to deliver it as authentically and dramatically as possible. So if you guys have any questions on that, let me know. And I look forward to seeing what you guys produce.